Hey, what up ladies and gents, it's your favorite Asian robot right here. Hopefully your favorite official content creator for the First Descendant. Let's get started, shall we? Oof. Now, I had planned on returning back to my 10 p.m. start time, but I was like, you know what? It's been non-stop these past few days. I'm tired. I took a breather. Took a nice little break today. And I was like, you know what? I'll give myself 15 more minutes. And so far, it's worked out. Now, first things first, I have to tell my Discord. Then tweet. Okay. Hey, Foxy, CG, good to see you. All right, all the admin is done. I am prepped and ready. By the way, CG, if you haven't yet asked Haza about your Valby build, you might want to. You can post in the picture sharing tab and just tag him. So that might be wise. Oh, he did? Okay, good. Hey, David, nice job. Then that means that CG is more of a ask in private kind of guy. Creepy. I'll beat him up. Questions should be asked in public. Therefore, everybody can shame and embarrass you. Okay, order of truth first, so we're gonna wipe that out. It's no issue. You don't have the mods. You don't have the mods? You disappoint me, CG. Mastery level 26 and you don't have all the mods in the game? You're all good, pal. Take your time, you'll be able to get it eventually. Lol. Gee, thanks, Rena. How very, very nice of you.
Descendant, there are ancestor drones which give us inversion energy and a container with unidentified.
I'm aware I've got very Asian eyes. Thank you very much.
Combine these two forces to cause an inversion overload explosion. They have also blocked off the entry path with the Order's malignant tumors.
Exo square triangle. Okay.
To reveal the arcade stored inside.
Oh, here it is.
They will have already identified the arcade's properties.
Hey, Phil.
Before the explosion happens, find the drone which matches the arcade's properties and use it as cover.
You hope we had a week. I mean, I've had a good week. Can't really complain.
If you have found the drone which has the correct arcade properties, I can adjust the output to cancel out the blast energy. Descendant, the drone has been destroyed and the inversion energy...
Thunder Cage is just for farming. So sometimes if you have to raise up a Descendant, but you cannot, obviously when you're getting Descendant XP, you can't really play Bunny, right? Thunder Cage is useful for that. You'll probably see it a lot with my Enzo soon. Oh. Oh, triangle, square X. Oh, triangle, square X. Hey, Track. How's it going? Hello, Parasite. Welcome, everybody. Sorry if I miss any greetings. I'm trying to do invasions and keep up with chat at the same time. Yeah, when you can, Phil. Now I got 2 games to grind. Well, 3 technically, but I'm waiting on Space Marine 2 because I'm sure they'll drop more content in future. I'm hoping for at least 9 operations so I can get some variance in my diet, you know? So I'll wait till they add more content on that one. But for Helldivers 2 in this game, I've got to grind them both. TFD will be my main focus, but I definitely have some HD2 to work on as well. But for the next 2 days, because it's the weekend, it's going to be pure TFD, so feel free to join me anytime, Phil. Okay. Triangle, square, XO. Okay, triangle, square, XO, I got it. Oh, there it is.
New subscriber detected.
There we go. Ow.
New subscriber detected.
Oh, nice. Leaving for Japan in a few days? Hopefully on vacation, pal. Ah, nice. Enjoy your vacation, my man. Vacation sounds good.
Descendant, there are ancestor drones which can get inversion energy and a container with unidentified RK stored in this location. The enemy aims to artificially combine these 2 forces to cause an inversion overload explosion. They have also blocked off the entry path with the Order's malignant tumors.
Triangle, XO, square. Triangle, XO, square.
If I know the ancestors, they will have already identified the RK's properties. Just before the explosion happens, find the drone which matches the RK's properties and use it as cover. That drone seems to have similar technology to your inversion reinforcement device. If you have found the drone which has the correct RK properties, I can adjust the output to cancel out the blast energy. The drone has been destroyed and the inversion energy emitter has been
Lol, Miss Sidvey.
With this much output, you can remove the malignant tumor that is blocking the doors.
Hey, Midnight. Welcome, everybody. Well, you can grind after your vacation, Phil. R&R comes first, eh? X triangle square circle. X triangle square circle. Hey, this is the one. There we go.
Descendant, the commander of the Order of Truth has malignant tumors throughout their body.
X.
We need the inversion energy emitter installed on the Ancestor drone.
XO square triangle. XO square triangle.
Serious?
Must be that one. Found you.
My shield!
Nice, Leon. I hope you'll get it.
So slow!
Here we go. Morning for you, Ren. Oh yeah, because it's technically already past midnight. You're going to the boss with 35 Amorphous? That's wild, man. I respect that grind. I no longer go that hard. Let me see. The other one's Legion of Darkness. So we'll go run Legion of Darkness. What Descendant's good for support, Enzo? I mean, he is technically the champion of support. Benjamin, currently the best Descendant for bossing is Haley, but you can also use Glay. Look, almost every Descendant can be used for bossing, but you really want the best of the best, that's Haley. Just make sure that before you buy Haley, you register as my supporter. Alright, Nightbot will put up a link, hit that link, register as my supporter, then go buy Haley. And you'll have the best bosser in the game. Or you can earn Haley, up to you. But buying is faster. The other bosser is Lepic. His bossing builds are already on my channel. You can use that. So really up to you. So just choose accordingly. Like I said, there's a lot of characters that can be used for bossing. Even Bunny can be used for bossing. Well, Ultimate Bunny. So the important thing is make sure you enjoy the character and enjoy yourself while learning to boss. Glay can also be used for bossing with the Executor. She is pretty good at that.
The enemy has modified the ancestor's weapon with
Okay,
technology
easy.
and are using it to emit
So yeah,
inversion energy.
there's just like a lot of options right now, which is the awesome part. That's what I'm really loving about this whole thing.
The structure on the ground draws and releases this. Descendant, I will show you the properties of the arcade stored within the weapon. You can disconnect the energy link using your own arcade.
I don't know why, but it always amuses me in Valby's form. If you go around in a circle, she would do this weird wiggle dance. Flex, not sure why you're trying commands like that again. You should know by now. There's only one playlist command, go there. You try some weird command on my stream again, I will personally squish you with my hand. Foxy, mark this man for execution. I want his entire bloodline erased from the planet. Shameful. Alright, Triangle XO.
Watch out for the splash!
The one up here? I didn't see the symbol, so I'm gonna gamble. It's this one then. There we are. I love how there's no hesitation, it's just marked straight away. Nice, Miss Sidve. Sounds like a good start to the day. That's true. He is the most ahead out of all of us. I'm no longer bunny, but I shall jump anyway. Jump, jump, jump. Jump, jump, jump. Get melted. To be honest, I stopped working on Lepic. I just focused on Haley because why would I need Lepic anymore? Haley does everything. It's so good. So that's the only problem I'm experiencing right now. Because Lepic is nice, don't get me wrong. But you know where Lepic's problem is? His cannon is a projectile. So a projectile has travel time and inaccuracy. Whereas Haley is all hit scan. So I think that's where I really got annoyed with Lepic. Because I always felt like I wasn't able to properly and accurately strike with my attacks. Square or triangle. Okay, got it.
I will show you the properties of the arcade stored within the weapon. You can disconnect the energy link using your own arcade.
For Rena, it'll already be Saturday. And for me, in about an hour and a half, it will also be Saturday. We are from the future. Future. That's the way, Leon. Make sure you support me right now. Here's my code. Well, here's my link. Of course I do, Jose. The Bunny Invasion build's been out for days, bruh. It's called the High Voltage Farming build for Bunny. All the builds that I use, well, that have been fully tested are on my channel. Hey, that's why Haley's sniper build will be going up soon. Everything that I use is on this channel and available to all. Why? Because I'm glorious like that. Once I've mastered something, I will always post it for you guys. Good. Support me as much as possible. Donate on streams, and of course, spend as much on the game as you can. Spend, my people, spend. But mostly on me. To be honest, I don't get that much commission from the game, but honestly, make yourself happy first. The first and most important thing is your own entertainment and enjoyment. Once that's done, then you can worry about your hobo streamer. You can feed your random homeless streamer after— oh no! I forgot about his poison. I keep forgetting about this guy's poison. Every single time I get overconfident and forget about his poison. So, for those that don't know, this guy is called Sigvor. Sigvor is from the Caligo ossuary. Now, you just have to be aware of his poison attack, which is that one. So I usually cover the whole area in water. Then from there, I'll just try and avoid his poison attacks. Very easy to do, in actuality. You just have to keep firing while moving around. That's it. Just avoid the poison pools on the ground and you're fine. I hate Sigvor so much. Because his poison is the only thing in this game that does percentage-based damage, and it's so stupid. Time travelers. Lol. Anyway, for those that are curious about my builds, please make sure you bookmark my playlist. Alright, I'll put up my playlist for you guys. I've already put up my Nexon code in the chat. It's, well, it's not really a code. You just have to hit that link and register. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So there it is. Make sure you guys also bookmark my playlist of videos. Listen, Kakashi, there's nothing wrong with buying stuff for your sister. As long as you registered me as your content creator, I'm satisfied. Spend as much as you want. In fact, spend until you've got nothing in your bank account. That is the true way of supporters. A real supporter always spends until he has nothing left. Well, that is the way of glory. Now then, it is time for me to do some reactor farming while also doing a little bit of sneaky work. So let's go lose my mind for a little while. I said I would do an hour every day, and we're gonna do that. Yes, please do extend it. Is the Enduring Legacy easy to get? Depends on your luck, my friend. Everything in this game is luck and chance. It took me only 1 day to get my entire Enduring Legacy. All 5 copies. It took my friend 10 days. Because he was very unlucky. Oh my god, I forgot to go into private mode. So, it's all a game of luck and chance. Harambe's blood is on your hands. Lol. Listen, I don't care whether you have skins or not. You just better register as my supporter. That is how it goes. That is how it goes. Sometimes the luck is just not with you. You should, CG. But you can always extend it early. There is no need to wait until that time. You can extend it right now if you want to. And it's all good. So when you remember it, extend it. But yes, please do, guys. The more that you extend, the better. Extend, spend, consume. Yeah, you can extend it early, I think. Doesn't have to be on the day.
My shield. Wait.
I actually still don't know what this Peacemaker's ability is. Let me learn. Oh. This could be used with Glay. But the non-attribute skill power, Glay and Valby would make a lot of use of this. Seems good. Blackhearted Joker, first of all, if you want them to fix anything, that is not the way. And more importantly, there'll be a system to deal with that in future. So, if you want to come here in a ranting mood, alright, please do not do that. Alright, this is my positive space. If you got an issue and you want to rant, you can go on Reddit or go elsewhere. I'm not here for that attitude, alright? So you rein that in, or I'll rein you in myself. Yeah, the Peacemaker. Seems, because if the Dimension skill grants it, right? Although I'm not really benefiting from the extra non-attribute damage. The way I looked at it, I was like, couldn't I spam this? Kind of like with the Excava. So I was thinking of that, but I'll see. Because I don't know, being able to fire all rounds at once is kind of cool. Maybe tomorrow I'll do some more gluttony hunting and like finish it off. Listen, you gotta stop hoarding reactors, my guy. Just pick the important ones and go. If you still haven't picked out the important ones, then you're not observing me enough, you know? Listen, Axome, the sniper one is coming soon. First, I'll drop the sniper build. And then after that, I will showcase some other stuff. So I'd say look forward to it. Nah, y'all shouldn't be hoarding, you know? Cooldown and duration. I'll tell you a secret. Cooldown and duration, you only need one. Make sure both are gold rolls, that's it. I'll tell you why. Cooldown and duration is 95% of the time for gun builds, and therefore the element doesn't matter. There is almost no Descendant that uses skills that will use both cooldown and duration. Because unless there's no way to increase their skill power, it would be absolutely impossible to use those rolls. Because most of the time you'd be going for more damage related rolls. So cooldown and duration is 95% of the time for a gun build. And because most gun builds will use that, you just need one element. And the element shouldn't matter because gun builds don't use skills. Reactors are a hard grind because the RNG factors are too high. There are too many RNG factors. This is the issue. There's an RNG factor for the weapon mounting, and there's an RNG factor for the option rolls. So I feel that for this one, what they need to do is remove one of the RNG factors. I.e. they can make it so we can reroll the options, or they should make it so that we can get the options, and we farm the options, no problem, but let us reroll the mounting. Or, better still, make the mounting generalized. You can keep it as mounting, but have it as like mounting heavy weapons or mounting special rounds, things like that. There's a lot that they can do with it. You know, it's just up to them whether they want to do it or not. But I personally have already argued for simplification of reactor farming because I think that this is one of the biggest gripes that a lot of people have with this game, and it's something that they don't want to go through. Yeah, a more generalized weapon mounting would be okay, but I'm still rather annoyed with the idea of it because I just feel that it's just not correct, you know? I feel that, like, I don't mind having to seek out the right weapon mounting, but let me re-roll the rolls because, I don't know, I feel like re-rolling the rolls would give me something to do with all the extra materials that I have. Because we get so many of them anyway. Like, it makes no sense to not have a use for those materials. So, re-rolling would be better. Yep, re-rolling reactors would be a massive game changer. And I'm telling you guys now. I firmly believe in something like that. I do. You know, I think it would be not only a game changer, but just a huge difference in what we normally do. Lol, reactor hoarding support group. Hey, listen. If you guys are hoarding reactors by buying inventory space, hey, I can't complain, right? Or rather, storage space, you know, I can't really complain. Just, you know, as long as you guys have me set as your creator, I'm set. Just make sure to occasionally donate to the stream as well, too. Yeah. Bigger storage capacity is always good, but I don't need it because I know exactly what I want. I have never once been confused about my roles. Because even if I have a different situation that I could use something, I'm just like, is it good enough? Nah. Now I've got the perfect setup for my roll, so I'm just waiting for double golds each time. Stare too deeply into the abyss, my friends, and the abyss will stare into you. Now, let's go get rid of all these. Aha. Wow, not a single one had double golds. Very sad. Well, grind again. I think that teasers will start to drop next week. Or the week after, but most likely next week. Like, they'll start to ramp up the hype for content. because they're working really hard on October 10th for the October 10th patch, and I'm sure that they'll have more for us. So don't worry too much. I am almost certain that what is needed will arrive. Like I said, I've seen the rise and fall of video games, and quite frankly, this is one of the few that I don't think will have a fall. It may take some time to right the path, but it's not gonna fall. Listen, David, there's nothing wrong with hoarding reactors, as long as you've registered me as your creator, alright?
New subscriber detected.
Just don't forget, there you go. Register me as your creator, and there'll be no problems. Buy all the vault space you need. Support the channel, support yourself. This is the way. Also, I'm not quite sure why that one last guy didn't die, but oh well. That is more to do with your positioning. So if the grappling hook gets interrupted by terrain or by another descendant, then yes, it will stop. So, like, without trying to sound like I'm saying it's a skill issue, it's kind of a skill issue most of the time when this happens, because it just means that you're grappling incorrectly. Usually what I'll try and do, if you watch my grappling technique, is I'm always grappling as much empty space, and I always go high. If I have to grapple to a specific location, now I've also disabled my auto aim on the grapple, because that can cause problems, but basically once you're experienced, all you gotta do is just aim at the target and go. So as long as you do that, you should be fine. But if another descendant collides with you, it can end halfway, or let's say you're stuck in a really awkward location, it can be difficult to grapple out, even with mid-air maneuvering. So be careful when using it and make sure you practice. Even now, after all my hours of practice, I still screw up occasionally. But it's mostly just practice. Thankfully, I have mine bound to my thumb button, so I'm in no danger of ever like mispressing. But I also have a tendency to press and hold. I know that, for example, like I can just press it once, but sometimes I feel like there's a bit of a delay when I do that. So if I just press it once like this, I feel like there's a bit of a delay, and it doesn't seem like I have full control. It could just be placebo, but I always press and hold the button instead, which seems to help me retain full control. And yes, this is Sterile Land, dude.
No chance. So slow.
I never do it. Like I said, I press and hold. For me, it just works better. I know there's people that don't do it, but for me, I can't. If I want to use my grapple, I must press and hold. By doing so, it helps me maintain full control. At least, that's my thoughts on it. I mean, y'all do whatever suits you. But yeah, if you haven't tried press and hold is the way. In my opinion, anyway. If you're a supporter, you can just buy through Steam, as long as your Steam and Nexon are linked. Because you cannot become a supporter without having a Nexon ID. But more importantly, you cannot support without linking. So how do you ensure that your account is linked? Well, you just have to go to the options section. So if you go to the game menu, you go to options, account, make sure it says Nexon account link. If your Nexon account is not linked, please take note, ladies and gents, you are playing on a guest account. And if you are playing on a guest account, there are no real problems other than number one, you cannot support your creators, and number two, if anything bad, really bad does happen, you are not afforded the same level of support as a proper Nexon ID. Why? Because a Nexon ID is underneath the Nexon's like database selection, whatever thing. So if you're not under their database, then there's usually problems if something major goes wrong. When nothing major has gone wrong, there are no problems. Is Peacemaker hard to get? Depends on you. If you can deal 100 million damage to Gluttony, not a problem. If you cannot, you might have some problems. So, every week there are certain maps where you can get certain reactors. I'm just taking an hour to check out if I can get a decent reactor. I'm looking for one specifically for Haley. Every week, different maps will have different reactors where you can farm, like, for different characters. There's a semi-decent bunny one this week, or so I heard, but I'm not interested in that because I only use bunny for farming anyway. So I'm just chilling. If a good VSO one came up, though, sure. Actually, I should probably check, shouldn't I? Do we have a good VSO one? Chill. There isn't one for tech, unfortunately. But there is one for singular. But that'd be with absolute zero. And I don't want to go to the storage. Yeah, no thanks. Okay. Enjoy quitting. See you later, Alvianus. Here's a thumb for you. Enjoy your lonely attack on another world. Me too, Foxy. I love that. Miss Sidvey, that is not what happens. Okay? Only some accounts encounter this issue, and anyone who talked about that doesn't know what they're talking about. This is why you should ask an official creator. And you haven't registered as a supporter? Terrible. Okay, first what you do is you get everything linked up. If your account progress is reset or blah, 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 what you do is you go to options, account, unlink. And once you unlink, you'll be back on your guest account. But what you need to do is you better go email Nexon via the support link and say, hey, I'm having a problem. I'm stuck on a guest account and I cannot link my Nexon ID without my progress being wiped. What solution do you have for me? Because if you don't get on their support, they'll never fix that for you. Okay, I will be right back, guys. I have to go to the washroom for a bit. But in the meantime, I'll be monitoring chat, so don't do anything weird while I'm gone. I am back. And more importantly, I did not fall in the toilet. But I did end up splashing water on my sleeve, which is annoying. So I was trying to wring it dry. But I just hate having like that slight wet sleeve, but didn't exactly work out in my favor, so I'm gonna have to put up with it for a bit. I just hate that feeling. Like when a little bit of water gets on your sleeve. I know it's a minor thing, but it's so annoying for me. Still relatively cold, yes, but I feel colder than most normal people. Like this weather would be probably good for most people, but it's just cold for me. Okay, let's see where I was at with the reactors. Delete! Oh wow, only 2 of these survived and they're both trash. Sad. Now, I hope nobody did anything weird while I was gone, yeah? I trust you all behaved well. Oh, don't even get me started on wet shoes. Now, wet shoes are, like, evil. That one? Hell no. Like, if I had wet shoes or socks to deal with, and, like, I couldn't change them or get out of them, like, legitimately speaking, I would just end stream. I would come back and immediately say, sorry guys, my socks are wet, my feet are wet, I have to end stream now. Like, no joke. I cannot withstand certain areas of my body being wet.
Out of my way!
Like, as in outside of a shower or a swim. No. If it's just, like, wet persistently, oh. Brings back bad memories of the times in Singapore where there'd be a little bit of flooding because of the heavy monsoon season type rains. And then, when I get to work, my socks and my shoes would be soaked and it would be so uncomfortable. And I just wanted to get dry the whole day, you know. And then I started carrying spare socks because it was just horrifying. Athlete's foot, yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Thankfully, I have never experienced snow because in a snowy country, my lungs would lock up. So I cannot withstand temperatures that cold. As it is already, I still have this persistent cough. So, but like it's not as bad as it was before I figured out the real issue. So yeah, no, I'd say it's a death sentence for me. See, most of the time I wouldn't need it. It's just that one time that you randomly would need it, it'll be a problem. So I was like, nah, don't want that. Can't exactly wear fishing boots to a professional accounting job. You know, I don't think they're gonna take a consultant who's wearing fishing boots. I don't think they're gonna take me serious, you know? I see. You live in northern Canada. Coldest you've lived through is minus 54. I salute that. I'd be dead instantly. Certainly, Cormor, except that there are certain rules and business practices that need to be followed. That would be one Disney level intelligence test. Actually, I actually started considering something like that. But the office was small and I had nowhere to store them. And genuinely, I kind of didn't want to leave them there either. So I was like, it was like, should I? Should I not? Because at one point, right, I genuinely debated just wearing my military boots. Because it would have just made so much more sense. Those Gore-Tex boots would have just, like, literally just solved all of my issues. And I love my military Gore-Tex boots, but oh my god. I thought about it again and I was like, ugh, I can't really bring that equipment. So I was like, and I had nowhere to store it. If I had somewhere to store it, I would have been okay, but I was like, you know what? I don't have a proper location to store it, so I'm just gonna leave it be. And in future, what I did was I just brought spare socks during the monsoon season. The shoes could remain wet, but the socks could not. New ultimate skins? We shall see. The only thing you gotta worry about is the price tag. So make sure you've registered me before your next bout of spending, yeah? I'd be grateful. And on the topic before I left, just remember, for anyone that has not yet registered your account out of fear of losing progress and things like this, most people have not lost their progress. However, here's the issue: if you do, you can just unlink and your progress will be back, so don't even worry about it. But you still need to contact Nexon support, because although they are very slow at resolving this issue, and although for some people like Track they haven't been able to resolve the issue, they will be able to eventually. Thanks, Slim. This is just one that my mother knitted for me. It does its job, keeps me warm. And okay, Kuramore. Here's a thumb for you. Enjoy the thumb. Don't be watching girls on trampolines, man. Creepy. Creepy. But the reason I'm jumping so much is because this character is called Bunny. She is a speedster. Her ability triggers based on distance moved. So if you want to move more distance, if you jump, it counts as additional distance, so you can trigger her ability more. They had an actual TV show called Girls on Trampolines. Damn. Okay. TV getting wild. I haven't watched TV in years. Most of the time, if I really need a show, I stream it on the appropriate streaming platform or whatever. But damn, that's wild. There's an actual show called Girls on Trampolines. Lamau. The tip link? Sure. Anyone can activate it. There you go. Are my mods full? Damn. The tip link can also be found in the description of my video. So anytime somebody wants to throw spare change at my head, you can use that link to do so. And if that's what you're doing, CG, then thank you in advance. I enjoy having spare change thrown at my head. It works wonders. No worries. Rena, did you just type in RIP instead? Rude. Rude. Why are you trying to kill me, Rena? Why are you trying to kill me? It's called The Man Show. It was from like 20 years ago, Kurmore. What the hell? You and your weird shows. Interesting. Omoshiroi. But also weird. Oh, Doc, how's it going? Or should I say, what's up, Doc? Started farming Gregs? Nice. But yeah, everything's going good, Michael.
Modules will make you
A
strong.
new donation has arrived.
Hey, CG, thank you. Kind man. Keeping that rent paid. Alright, I can now add to his score. High score. But thank you, my friend. It is very much appreciated. Nice job on cooking your first alt, Aaron. And once again, thank you, CG. If you need a new anime, I don't watch anime. I read manga or manhwa, but I rarely watch. I like to read because I can sort of speed through it while still grasping it. Sometimes if I have to watch it, it takes so long and they spend so long on certain scenes, I'm like, nah. Do not want. But yay, I have received a tip today. Dobby has received a tip. Dobby can now be less of a house elf. Appreciate it, CG. Always love entertaining you. Finally, Dobby has been recognized. Yeah, that's why, like, if it comes to anime, either manga, manhwa, I prefer to read. I just read through it, and I can read at my own pace. So I can just go zoom. Watching, I'm like, oh, I have to actually pay attention to what this person wants. No, thank you. I refuse. I like to do things my way. Compensation for the aiming? Not yet. There we go. That was nicely done. Now I feel satisfied. Okay. I still have yet to hit the full hour, so maybe a little more, maybe a little more. You know, at least one more round. See if I can get what I need. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But at the end of the day, I'll try. I'm not really saving those red mods for Haley, because if I wanted Haley's mods, what I will do is I'll probably farm the boss. And I have a feeling that they might be locked behind Deathstalker, to be perfectly frank. Lol. No. Y'all know better than to send that message. To be honest, I still haven't gotten one of Luna's mods. Which I have a feeling I'm gonna need. Nah, I think that this time, if they do lock it behind it, they will be a little bit smarter about it. Last time, the issue was that they didn't communicate properly. This time, I think they will.
Out of my way!
Yum. Now don't forget to like the stream if y'all haven't already, okay? Because I'm counting on y'all. Oh, my Executor is almost there too. That's good.
No chance!
We don't know yet. We'll see. We will have to wait and see. It is the Deathstalker, but I don't know what kind of element it'll be. For all we know, it could be a non-element. I mean, although they're calling it Deathstalker, right? What if it's a non-element that just has like some disintegration type energy? So it doesn't conform to one of the elements, but rather it can disintegrate you or deal some kind of devastating disintegration type damage. Things related to death, but may not necessarily be toxic. See? I too am curious why Fred asked that question, Rena. Because since when have you been a shotgun person? Lol. I think Fred Durst over there is going a little Losing his mind. He farmed too much and lost it. That is definitely not Rena. Lol. Fred Durst. Losing his mind. Hey. You can joke around with him, but you can't be calling people idiots, Rena. Come on. That is not cool. We can rib the audience, but we cannot insult them. So please adjust that message. That one's really not appropriate. Especially since Fred has been here for a while. We can rib our audience, but we shouldn't go too far. Thank you. We can play around with our chatters, but we can't go too far, honestly. Or else, that's just straight up being mean. Her eyes were toxic to you in the trailer, Ahmed. Lol. Well, let's hope that she is as toxic as you say. Then your fantasies will all come true. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what the boss is. Like, honest to God, they haven't given any information yet. I don't think this week they were on their Chuseok break. So I'm pretty sure they'll start doing the teasers next week. And I think they did say that there was going to be a hot fix or something coming this next week. But I'm not 100% sure. Could just be a dev note. We'll see. But I do think that they were planning hotfix 1.13. So that could very well be coming. Now in the meantime, all of y'all, please like the stream, yo. Please like the stream. The more of you that like the stream, the better. Go ahead, get your work done, it's all good. Doesn't bother me none. As long as my stream plays, I'm satisfied. I mean, I'm not doing anything interesting or, you know, too special. I'm literally just running around, farming reactors in this one location. Almost done, though. Once I'm done with my reactor farm, I'll go seriously level the Executor again. And maybe I'll gather some Amorphous too. I have not yet decided. I'll tell you, I've got so many different things that I want to do all at once. But I can't just yet. I also know that I don't have to go all the way out here to start the mission, but somehow I just felt like running there.
No chance.
Yes, indeed, that is the way. Also, I gotta say, guys, I think our usual troll ended up in detention or something at school because he hasn't shown up in a couple of days, you know? Maybe he forgot to turn in an assignment because he was too busy hate watching my streams. Then now he's like in detention hall finishing it or something. This has been such a peaceful day. Almost too peaceful. Okay, one last one. This is still slower than Bunny Road, but 61,000 gold per minute. 600,000 gold per hour. Not bad. Ah. Hey, Miss Raven. I'm definitely enjoying my day. Certainly can't complain. Just doing a little bit of reactor farming. Almost done with that. Then once I'm done with that, I can go over and finish some other stuff. Oh my god, it's almost there. Okay, great. So now, it's time to get back to Albion. Then, I think it's time to gather some Amorphous material. Oh my god, I found a Warhammer 40k player. Horus. I bet he's a heretic. There's also an Aussie gamer guy down there. Yeah. There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Belly of Tea. The winds blew up her bait up down, blow me bully boys blow. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the time is done, we'll take our leave and go. No luck with the reactors today. Hashtag sad. Okay, now, thing is, oh yeah, I'm one away from finishing my inversion reinforcement. That happens tomorrow. Excuse me. So now I want to take a look at two things. Okay, this one is at... Ooh. Dead Bride Patterns and Molten Fortress Pattern. Oh, it's from Quarantine Zone 124. Sick! I can go get some of those, ain't no problem there. This one is from other stuff. I have quite a few of these. Only 6% here, 10% here, 10% here, 10% here, 10% here. Ooh, if I have to go to Muskeg. That's the way, Miss Raven. Always prioritize. But anyway, since I know where to go, I'm gonna head straight to the quarantine zone. Get this last level done. To the quarantine zone. And I believe this is the one anyway, so maybe later I'll run some Molten Fortress. Might even invite some of y'all to come along for some Molten, you know? We can go boss some Molten. Some bossing Molten. Do a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Going to bump into this wall like a real man. Haley should not need Luna. That's true. I mean, I snipe everything by myself anyway.
Get out of the way!
You have a PC build vid? What?
My shield!
Okay.
Little...
Not sure if you're meaning to be disrespectful and rude to me here, but I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and say you're not. Let me just explain a few things. Number one, if I am not a tech channel, I would not have a PC building vid. Okay? And second of all, using the word gatekeeping has extremely negative connotations. Alright? Nothing is ever gate kept here. Now, there are certain things I won't do because of professional reasons. I know very little about tech, so I would not post a PC build video anyway, because if I were to do that, someone would follow it or rely upon it. I am responsible, and I would never do that to my audience. So, I hope that clears the air. Never say that I'm gatekeeping anything, because I never do. Any descendant can benefit from Luna, but they're genuinely not, but she's like not necessary. I think that's what people are trying to say. So it's not that like these descendants cannot benefit from Luna. It's that she's not necessary to their overall like performance. Like, she's helpful, but it's not like a must-have Luna in order to achieve the best results. So it's up to each individual. And yeah, I'm waiting on Freyna's stuff because look, I'll be real with you, like hunting for Reactor is probably not something that's gonna be important with her. I genuinely feel that like trying to find a Reactor with her is probably not gonna be the thing. Because she has other ways to bump up her skills. So I'm gonna wait and just relax until I actually see what's gonna come out. Then I'll think about it. And quite frankly, what what Haley has taught me is that a good character doesn't have to even worry about a reactor, because my Haley's sniper can actually function perfectly on a purple reactor, which is hilarious. Doing all right, Nigel? Yeah, sure you can if you want. I don't know how long I'll be doing it, but you can join in for however long I go for. Light hazard there. There we go. Sure. Of course. Why build something that people don't need? That's why, like, there are no builds right now that need Luna. Like, she's helpful, but she's not needed. And plus, you will have to pair with another character to do anything. So unless you've got a dedicated friend who's going to be like, okay, bro, I need you to play Luna all the time, then it's like up to you, you know? Because most of the time, if you're trying to do it with randoms, you're not going to get the results you want. But you can build her for mastery, pretty much. I can agree with that.
Enzo here. Commence mission to recapture the Magister Lab.
I haven't yet decided if I want to roll elements on the Executor. I was thinking about it, but at the same time I'm just thinking to myself, do I really want to? I'll have to see. I have to consider very seriously. Because the problem with elements is that elements are not affected by weak point damage, which is one of the big multipliers, and I could be losing out on that, and also on a lot, like, much easier hits. So I'll have to adjust very carefully. Especially for my final mod, that's gonna be a bit of a doozy. But that just means lots of testing in future, which I like. Well, listen, Mr. Blackhearted Joker. Be very careful of the terminology you use because, again, I am a professional YouTuber. There are certain things that if you say that and I let it go, then it can quickly spread into a rumor. And rumors can be taken as fact by the wide internet out there, so I'm very strict on one thing. Do not ever use a term that is disallowed. And if you do something wrong, the first thing you should always do is apologize. So make sure you just say, I'm sorry, you know, it won't happen again. Simple, easy, no trouble. I can understand you liking my gaming setup, but we have to be very careful about the words we use, especially in a professional setting. Okay? If you think of me as other content creators out there, that's up to you. But I hold myself to a higher standard, and I would like to keep to that higher standard across the board. So please be very careful. If I say a term is out, alright, it's out. So please take my warning seriously, especially if you want to stay here. What am I farming? Just some Amorphous. Where did Hazard die? I don't even see him. In fact, how did he even die? I think, yeah, just abandoned because I have no idea where you died, bro. But I'm just farming Amorphous, that's all. Like, nothing special. Then later I'll go kill Molten Fortress. I'm gonna stock up Amorphous because people always ask for Molten Fortress help on Saturday. So I'll make sure that happens. So I want to stock up some Amorphous and also get, excuse me, some of the stuff that I want. Might do some Molten Fortress runs later. But anyway, just to also come back to answer your other question, Joker, I do not post any build videos because, yeah, that would go against what my channel is about. My channel is about gaming, so for me to post a PC build video when I do not specialize in that kind of content and I do not know anything about that content, probably not the wisest plan. Because again, people could, much like yourself, like my setup and over-rely on it, which is not good for them and not good for me. If you really like to get a good PC setup going, I would recommend going to an official, not official, but a proper channel that deals in that kind of thing. So like if you go to one of those like PC building channels, you can learn from there. I personally do not even build my own PCs. I actually go to a company that does it for me. I trust their work and they also offer a warranty because I'm just not very tech savvy at all. So for me, although I'm paying a premium, there is a lot of aftercare, and if I ever have a problem, all I have to do is just phone them up and, you know, just ask for help, and it's all good. Because they do on-site repairs, and it's pretty good. One time, there was an issue with my power supply. They fixed it straight up, and it's like beautiful. That's why I love their warranty. 3 years warranty. Feels damn good. Hey, Draddy.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to do about 2 more runs, roughly. The grind is on.
Commence mission to recapture the Magister Lab.
Did you just say Magister Lab? Oh, I guess this was in the storyline a Magister Lab, theoretically. Lol, congrats, Dryden. Well done. Special rounds drop enough. If you're running out of ammo or having ammo problems, it means your build ain't good. If you follow a robot build, there's never ammo problems. Well, not usually. Very rare that there are. Parasite, have you watched my video on Haley's drop rate? You should watch my video on Haley's drop rate. That'll explain everything you need to know. Now, invasions give a guaranteed Haley drop, but it's a random piece. So you can get up to 20 of her pieces per day, but it's 20, like, it's a random. Alright, especially, and you have to get a gold rating in the invasions. Infiltrations, you can choose the piece, but there's a certain drop rate to it. We worked out the drop rate through manual testing, and all the stuff is there. So if you want to farm Haley, watch my drop rate video. You'll learn what you need. Or you can choose to ignore it and then not learn what you need, but that one I leave up to you. Yeah. Alright, I'm heading out. Let's go. You'll get it eventually, Aaron. I mean, invasions are decent, but they are randomized. So some people can end up with like really, really weird distributions for their pieces, because they're not going to give you like an even spread. But with the infiltrations, you can choose. I would say do both and try to smooth out. Like those infiltrations where you don't have enough, smooth it out. That's how I ended up with so much Amorphous, because I ended up like going to all these different locations and trying to get all these different things, and yeah, that was a thing that happened. Nice job, Benjamin. Yeah, we plan on doing lots more testing videos, because it's just good content, you know? We like to test, prove things. I'm definitely going to be asking my friends to help with another test I have coming up, because I think there's way too many people that are confused on drop rates right now, and that's what I wanna work on next. Oh, listen, Tyler, I was in that same situation. I had to open up over 120 Amorphous just to get 3 pieces. But the last 2 were in my last 20, so my total openings were 140 pieces, which is an astronomically low possibility of happening. But that's RNG for you, man. That's RNG for you. Okay, one more time. Whee! I just noticed Haz is in a different voice room. Bruh. Well, let me know if you need anything in chat. Miss Sidvey's suggestion is correct.
Enzo here.
There's also a
Commence
particular
mission to
void
recapture
fragment
the
that drops
Magister
mid-air
Lab.
maneuvering. If it drops at a void fragment, that is usually a good choice. Hey, no problem. I didn't notice myself, but I had to look over because I was checking a message. In fact, actually I have to check a message now.
My shields!
Okay, good.
No chance!
Listen, Tyler. Right now, there's a lot of people complaining about drop rates, complaining about this and that. I don't know why they suddenly revived this discussion, but
Out of my way!
I already proved everybody wrong so many times, and yet they still revive it time and time again. So I'm thinking of doing a deep dive one of these days with the help of friends, and it should work out pretty nicely. Because I'm just tired of misinformation. A lot of people, they just don't want to understand facts. They just don't want to understand how things actually work. But you have to really, really use a large number of tests to determine something, and only then can you really understand. That, I think, is the biggest issue for most people.
So slow!
So we shall see. Oh no, I'm not worried about you at all, Tyler. The complainers are all on Reddit. And occasionally they'll dig up my video on you know, me explaining the drop rate system.
New subscriber detected.
When I was trying to explain how RNG works, because many of them just don't seem to grasp it. So now they've sort of shifted the goalpost, and they're like, well, listen, there's an insanely low probability because I'm a nerd who understands that after 50 runs I should get this. I'm like, and immediately I know that these guys are just using the loot box drop chance calculator, which I myself have and use. And I'm just like, bro, that is not a guarantee. That's still just a simulated test. You know? But anyway, I plan on doing one of my own tests later. I'll talk with my friends about it and see what we can do. And I'll organize something like that.
Get out of the way!
Much like I did for Haley's drop rate, and then I'll figure things out. Because why not? Why not? Deep diving is fun.
No chance!
I think irrespective of what they did here, people still wouldn't understand it. That one I'm not too clear on, Ahmed, because quite frankly, I don't worry about that kind of thing. That would be a bit too much of a deep dive for me. Like, I would find that information a bit irrelevant for myself, mostly because I don't use it. For me, all I worry about is my main weapon. So I don't actually worry about how much my secondary gets. I worry only about the main. And if I want my main to have full XP, all that matters is that it's in my hands. So as long as I know that rule, I'm okay. But maybe one day, if it's really necessary, I might analyze that mechanic as well. But at this current moment, I have no desire to do so. Because again, I feel it's unnecessary. Okay, back to Albion. Okay. Do you still need leveling, Haza? Because I'm gonna go get my weapon proficiency.
Yeah, I need weapon proficiency and normal leveling.
Okay, sounds good. Let's go. Roughly 2.5 runs, and I should have this at 40. Now let's hope that there's a second bunny that knows their job. No, there isn't one. Sad. Well, emotional trauma, that's it. It's over. Yes, I do, Dryden. Yes, I do. My Saturday night specifically. So good, so deep. You're sticking, and I do. As far as I know, it doesn't. Always have all 3 guns on at all times. And even if it does, it should not affect it drastically. Because look, have you ever seen me not equip all 3 weapons at once? Don't sweat it too much, dude. Don't overthink it. I understand that people want to get it done as fast as possible, but look, even at the rate that I go, all right, having all 3 weapons equipped and a maxed out Descendant, my gun still levels in less than an hour, assuming that I do this. So yeah, you'll be fine, buddy. You'll be fine.
No chance.
I always have multiple guns on.
Careful, Descendant. We're picking up a signal for a unit whose power capabilities are off the scale.
I'll tell you what matters more. Your killing speed. you need to be running the, if you really want to do this fast, you need to be running the most efficient farming build. And hopefully, your team will also, yeah, 0 to 40 in less than an hour, dude. If you use block hyper mining, it's always less than an hour. It's roughly, if I'm not wrong, 3 runs. 3 runs, but you have to have firearm proficiency on your support memory. But it's roughly 3 runs and a tiny little bit. So what some people will do is they'll hit the Asylum and do 2 speed runs of the Asylum to get the base levels going at level 1. And then they'll come here and do the other 2/3 runs. But like I said, a lot of the time it depends on how fast your team is going. Hazza, do you have massive sanctification on your glaive? Because if you do, okay, great. I will send you to a second point for the next one so we can get this done faster. You're lucky you said semi-AFK because I wouldn't have tolerated an actual AFK. Alright, I'll go to B, you can hit to A. Just don't die. Hello, Zid. Well, that sounds like a nerdy way to play Dryden, but to each their own.
High-level Vulgus closing in.
I shall now forever be disgusted by your entire bloodline. Shameful. Imagine not actively playing, you know, to the best of your abilities 24/7 and then burning out and dying in a car crash. That is just uncool, dude. Shameful. Zid, have you watched my video on weapon proficiency? Because the weapon that you hold in your hand is the one that gets the most XP. The rest are just passively getting a small portion of the XP. So make sure to watch that video as well. Now, I haven't worked out the actual percentages, but basically, whatever weapon you're holding in your hand is the one that levels up. Because that's the one that you're getting kills for. Alright? Because weapon proficiency is based on kills. The passive gain for your other weapons is not as much. My guy, the bunny build is already on my channel, dude. All my builds are on my channel. Every single one of the builds that I use is on my channel. Here's the playlist of all my videos. All my build videos, all my weapon builds, everything is there. If you study all my videos, you'll become a god at this game. Bunny has 3 builds. Build all 3. They use almost all the same catalysts anyway, so it's not difficult. But make sure you build all 3. There's the playlist. Have fun. Look for my... well, all of the endgame bunny builds. And of course, the one that I'm using right now is the high voltage farming build for bunny. It's very similar to the bossing build, doesn't even require different catalysts to do. You're most welcome. Welcome to the best and only useful TFD channel out there. We are the greatest of them all. I'm joking. There's other useful channels out there, but if you want my builds, they're all on my channel. Have fun. I'm genuinely not sure about that, because I haven't done a deep dive into it. I may do a deep dive into it at some point, but at this current moment, I am not so certain that the slots have an effect. And I'll be real with you about that. The slots are not meant to have an effect, but they could. I'll be honest with you, the most that I do is... because usually my 3rd slot is used to trigger the reactor. So I don't worry about what's in that slot. So for my farming, I only worry about 1st and 2nd slot, and usually that is my... the 1st slot is whatever I'm holding in my hands, the 2nd slot is just whatever I have else. Supply coins. Did you... okay, supply coins are obtained from weekly challenges. This is from my battle pass video, my guy. So the battle pass system works that every week you have challenges. Alright, you need to do the seasonal challenges and the weekly challenges. The weekly challenges will slowly ramp up. Like each week there'll be more and more weekly challenges that give supply coins. So at the last week of the season, that's where you get the most. Alright, so for supply coins, your seasonal challenges give you a ton of supply coins, and each week there are certain challenges that give supply coins. So you see, if you do these challenges, you'll be okay. Alright, that's how supply coins work. The battle pass is the same every season, so I thought that everybody had watched my battle pass video already. It's one of the earliest videos in my playlist, so make sure. Thank you for saying that, my guy. I wish I could pronounce your name, but I don't know Arabic. That being said, thank you for saying that about me. But yeah, the battle pass video is one of the earliest videos that I did, so make sure to check that out. I know things look a bit different than how it used to, but I highly recommend watching that video. It will help you. But yes, supply coins are all entirely from challenges. So make sure you're doing your weekly challenges and your seasonal challenges. Daily challenges do not give supply coins. As for Zid, one of these days I may do a deep dive into weapon XP gains. It might be interesting to learn, so I'll definitely give it a go. Okay, I'm taking on C. Can probably spread B and A. Will be the next one. Oh, sorry, B and D. Tessa, I'll leave D to you. I'll take B and then come over.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem, Zid. But for now, what I'll say is that, look, I don't know when I'll get a chance to do the deep dive into it. It's definitely not on my priority list right now. So it may even be next season or later in the season before I get around to it. So in the meantime, if you're thinking about leveling up weapons, don't worry about the second and third slot. Use the second and third slot, use the third slot just to trigger your reactor, like for Bunny. And then use the second slot to just leave some weapon in there that you don't really care about, or something that you're just passively leveling. Your main weapon that you're putting catalysts into, you can put in the first slot. And that's what I've done every single time. Like right now, I put the Peacemaker in my second slot so that I can just level it up passively while I'm working on my Executor. Then once I'm done, I may level up some other weapons. You know, basically that's my entire plan. Right now I would say no, Michael, unless you're really that bored of Haley, because Haley is a better bosser. Even technically speaking, Enzo is a better bosser as well, because Enzo buffs Clay, which is pretty darn awesome. Well, I wish you good luck, Dryden. I hope you get it. No problem, Parasite. Like I said, I'm here to help, alright? Just don't forget to support the stream whenever you can. You know, maybe you get a cup of coffee, you get like 50 cents of spare change, just remember to throw it at my head. Okay, all good. I got you. Okay, let's see. I'll go to C, you can hit D, and that should be perfect. Lol, Randy Orton's late. Damn, what are you doing today, huh? How could you not be here on time, Randy? I'm so sad. But we're doing all right. How about you? Damn.
Subscriber detected.
Coming. Hold on. Waiting for my grapple. Does Nemesis have you? Oh. What a nerd. I think Nemesis is dead too.
Subscriber detected.
Oh, damn. Lol.
I got him.
Nice job. The biggest thing for me with Glade, right, was learning how to heal properly. Like, I kept messing up the timing for my heals. But after a while, it was okay. But at first, oh my god, I died so many times. Yeah, I agree. The Secret Garden is definitely a Freyna gun.
Same thing.
Yep. Same thing. I'll be right there after I finish off the split. Nothing wrong with a busy day. You gotta get that bread so you can give that bread to me. Work hard, my friend, work hard. Work hard for the glory of the dark gods. Okay, move into center. I think that Haley is AFK, bro. Oh, they're sniping, okay. For a second, I thought they were AFK. I got you. Let me thin the herd. I'll clear C first. Y'all can touch A if you want. I accept them through PayPal. So Stream Elements is actually through PayPal, FYI. It's not a separate service. So when you go to the Stream Elements tip page, it's just that my hosting provider is Stream Elements. But when you go to the Stream Elements page, it'll say it's through PayPal. I recommend Haley. You want a boss killer? Haley, Glay, Enzo, Lepic. These are the premium boss killers right now. And of course, Haley's the best of the best, but it depends on how good you are. If your bunny is fully endgame and built to my specifications, then you should have no problem clearing invasions and doing the infiltrations to get Haley ASAP. So Haley is the queen. When it comes to boss killing, she has both gun power and skill power, so she can do both.
High-level Vulgus closing in. Target this unit first.
Enzo is mostly pure gun power. Lepic is mostly pure skill power. Glay can sort of do both, but worse than Haley, so. Alright, 15 minutes, not bad. Okay, my Executor is now level 25, so yeah, about 2 more runs. Alright, back to Albion.
Yeah, I go on Bunny.
Okay, sure. But if you need to level a Glay, I'm okay with it, dude. I do not mind one lick. How long does it take to unlock Haley? Depends on your luck, dude. You can check my video on her drop rates to get a rough idea. A rough guesstimate.
A new donation has arrived.
Hey. Thanks for the tip. I'm assuming it's Michael. But whoever did it, thank you, anonymous person. Okay, let's go. Oh, you really bring Bunny? Okay, sounds good. Let's go. Now this will be high speed. I like it.
I didn't like dying, so.
You didn't like dying? I don't think anyone likes dying.
No.
Block Kyber mining, if you don't have a good AoE character, you can pray that your teammates have AoE characters. But I mean, everybody has Bunny. Anybody who doesn't have Ultimate Bunny, I will personally have to reach through the computer and give you a little love tap on the face. Everybody must get Ultimate Bunny first. She is the farming queen. No problem, Michael. Appreciate that. I'm like an internet hobo. I will accept all your spare change, guys. In fact, I'm better than a normal hobo. I am a super hobo. Got an hour to farm track? Nice. What you gonna farm, buddy? Me and Hazza doing weapon levels right now. I want my Executor maxed. It's got a little bit to go, but it's almost there. Hang on, sorry. I heard a loud noise. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. As far as we know, it should increase the chance. Why? Because Haley's material is a monster drop. So because Haley's material is a monster drop, it would be highly recommended that you bring consumable drop rate increase when farming Haley. Fair enough, Dryden. No shame in that. Excuse me. Always swipe. I encourage swiping. Make yourself happy first. Then after you make yourself happy, throw spare change at my head. This is the way of champions.
High-level Vulgus closing in. Target this unit first.
Nah, what do you mean cheating, Hunter? Nah. If people got the money, they should always swipe. Swipe. Remember, as somebody who is an official creator, I encourage swiping. Why? Because I get a small commission when you register me as your creator. So make sure you've registered me and give me all your love. I'll go to A first. Oh, sorry, I'll go to B first, and then I'll hit to A later. It's too far. We're almost done anyway. Yep. There it goes. I haven't invested in a build at all. But I'm still gonna get her a skin. Tell you what, tomorrow morning, Tyler, I'm gonna buy the Twisted Worship skin when I do some outposts with Share Bear. Oh well, the next time I do outposts with Share Bear, sorry, it might not be tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, I might be helping some of my peeps farm stuff. But when I do the outpost, because I'm gonna do a farming test soon, you can bet your bottom dollar, pal. You can bet your bottom dollar. I'ma go worshiply twisted.
Vulgus closing in. Target this unit first.
You talking about hard mode or normal mode? Because if you're in normal mode and you're having a problem, it means that you haven't upgraded your modules enough. And you're not following my FTP survival guide. So make sure you follow everything in the ultimate FTP survival guide. If you do not follow that, you do not upgrade your modules enough, you don't farm external components before taking them on, you'll have trouble. So Go to the previous boss, farm some external components. You'll get a lot stronger with those. You need good mods and good external components if you want to survive. And all of this is highlighted in my FTP survival guide. Make sure you've watched that video. If you haven't studied the ultimate FTP survival guide video, study, study, study. That is how you can get through normal mode with practically 3 mods. If it's hard mode, then it means your build is not good enough. So start working toward the endgame build and make sure to, once again, external components. Make sure you've gotten level 100 external components and make sure your HP and defense is set up properly. If you find that in your build you still need defense, put it in. Fair enough, track. I'm down with that. I need to do an in-depth outpost test one of these days. I'll talk about it more tomorrow morning. Might do it on Sunday, but yeah. It's something I'm thinking about. Okay, how's this going to C? Yeah, can I make it to B without being too far away? I'll help you on C. Okay. Let's rush to B. Because while we're on the way, we can take the XP. Nothing's wrong with that, Michael Bates. Buy whatever skins you like. Once I've been registered, how can I say no? Do it. Do it. Swipe.
High-level Vulgus closing in. Target this unit first.
Get out of the way!
Lol, Phoenix Blast. That's maximum nerdiness, for sure. I'll go to A, you can hit the B.
Get out of the way!
Okay. I'll hit A. When there's 2 proper bunnies doing what they're supposed to do, this thing goes so fast. The weapon levels just come in. Oof. Wee. Okay, I'll hit to B. I'll do a drive-by shocking. Yeah, it's still within range. No! Fell off the grill. Okay. All good now. Yep, fully within range, so no issue.
High-level Vulgus closing in. Target this unit first.
Get out of the way!
Hell yeah. Okay, heading to the next. I'll go to B. Okay, weird. I'll hit the D now. Freewing just straight up died. Guess he wasn't so free after all, huh? Okay. Y'all taking C, I'll do a drive-by. Whee!
High-level Vulgus closing in. Target this unit first.
I see. Well, welcome back from London, Raffi. But yes, there is much that is uploaded. And much more coming soon. 11 minutes. Whew, I love that. Now that is speed leveling. Nice work.
Almost level 40.
Yep, I just need one more myself. I should be at it or close.
Yeah, one more level for me, so...
Okay. Now wait, I should just probably check. Sorry, Track, I forgot. Did you need a spot as well? Because earlier I think he said he's leveling Glay. So do you need a spot, Track? If you do, then we'll go in. We can go in together because we're just doing the same thing anyway. So let me know. Okay. You always gotta check your builds, Petro. That's one of the most important things. You red carding me? How dare you?
No,
Okay.
wasn't me. It was this other guy.
Lol. How dare this other person red card me?
Gonna touch it. No.
Alright, brother, I'm all set.
All right. Yes.
No. There you go.
Lol. You dare red card me. Okay, track is here. No problem, Raffy. Like I said, always happy to help. But honestly, the thing that takes up the most time in the vids is just the demonstrations. Because last time, when I would just do one quick demonstration, a lot of people would like try and like poke all sorts of holes in it or just like complain. Now that it's longer, they're like, oh, it's too long. I'm like, I don't care anymore. I'll just give you all the information. Here you go. And have the demonstrations too. That way nobody bothers me about it later on. All right, let's go. Leveling time. 12 minutes is the goal. Do it.
I'm actually starting to enjoy this glade thing, or at least their farm build as well.
Good.
There's like something satisfying about the instant hit of the skill, of the 2 skill.
Mm-hmm. It's the heart crush animation that I like the most. It's like she's just telling them all to kneel. Yeah, she's like crushing their heart, the vampire powers. Okay, it's all the way over there. Also, you can use, in non-frenzied state, you can use your increased sensory to run faster if you need to catch up, just so you know. This...
Xanthic slot, right?
Pardon?
You were talking about a module? Or
No.
or
Your increased sensory is your 3rd skill. It's your V,
oh, yeah.
right? When you're not in a frenzy state, it increases movement speed. So you can use that to run point to point faster. Yeah. Because it has different effects in frenzy and non-frenzy.
Plugging on frenzy.
Yep.
I don't use it much for farming build.
Yeah, no, it's just, I just used to use it if I really had to get to 1 point quickly. We're going to B first. Because I think A is a bit too
All
far.
our bunnies.
Yep.
Keep up as much as you can.
Exactly. So whenever there was a bunny, I would just do that, and then that way I could make it to the next point faster, or just, you know, get the XP I needed. Is this guy at A? Is this guy at A? For real? Well, it's okay. They're just afraid us, so they probably can't compete. But I'm gonna tell them.
Interesting. If I hit the 3 skill while I'm in frenzied, or non-frenzied, it'll trigger, then I could still go to frenzied.
Yeah.
And use the other skills. And,
Exactly.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. It doesn't lock you in state, so it's just applying the buff and off you go.
I'm like reworking my muscle memory now.
You'll have to master dual memories. One for patriotism and one for becoming the Patriot missile yourself. Okay, I took A. Roger. Ultimate Freyna's there to help you. I think you wiped them all out before they even got there, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll hit the B. You guys can hit the A. Just remember, guys, that when you're playing this type of build, your grapple is your lifeline, and it's very, very good because that's how you trigger multicasting very fast.
High-level Vulgus closing in. Target this unit first.
This allows you to clear 2 points at high speed, and it means maximized XP in general. Okay. I'll hit the A then. Here we go. Okay, we'll wait for the next wave. Take off my hat. There we are. Okay, B is close enough to A. Aha! Okay, I'll do a drive-by, and I'll go to A. I try to avoid losing runtime, so I will normally double jump just before the end, so I can also trigger Rabbit's Foot, and that way I get a little extra forward momentum. There we go. Hit a C.
High-level Vulgus closing in.
There's no
Target
update this
unit
week.
first.
The devs are all on Chuseok break, dude. Imagine not knowing the devs' holidays. Shameful, Dryden, shameful. You should have memorized every single holiday and birthday of the devs.
For Chuseok, right?
What?
For Chuseok?
Yeah, Chuseok. So I guess it's... I'm not familiar with what the holiday is specifically. I'll hit the C, by the way. But I'm pretty sure it sounds to me like it's similar to it's similar to Golden Week for the Japanese, or a little bit kind of like Chinese New Year for the Chinese. So
It's a new moon festival.
it's a what festival?
Moon festival?
Oh, Mooncake Festival. Oh, okay, yeah, no, it could be it. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yes. Because right about now in Singapore, it's Mooncake Festival. Oh my god, I love mooncakes. I can't eat them because I put on so much weight when I do, but damn, I eat them.
Yeah, there's a thread there between all those other Far East Asian countries where the moon festival just... I'm not sure what's the direct link, but it's all linked somehow.
It's all linked somehow. We're all linked because we're all Asian.
We all stare at the moon. We're all werewolves, I guess.
We're all werewolves, 100%, bruh. What's inside a mooncake? Okay, so mooncakes are basically like, they've got a thin outer pastry shell. Alright, it's very light. But the inside is like pure sweetened paste. Now, the sweetened paste can come in a variety of flavors. Lotus, red bean. There are also some of the more interesting flavors that they've done with a bit more westernization. Some of them do chocolate, durian, all that kind of stuff. Dudes, I love the durian one. It is unhealthy and it has so many calories and it will kill you instantly, but god damn, I will eat that all day and then die.
Yeah, I love durians, but I don't think a lot of the people here in the chat will enjoy a durian, I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, that's okay. This is our Asian food, all right? They can choose to dislike it, but we will eat durians and we will make them suffer.
Like FYI guys, it stinks.
No,
But
it
these-
stinks to Westerners.
People would think it stinks. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
People would think it stinks, but Just give it a shot. Give it a shot.
High-level Vulgus closing
Durian
in.
Chendal,
Target this
beautiful
unit
stuff.
first.
I cannot resist that. But yes, unfortunately for most Westerners, y'all will gag. But unlike, what's that fermented fish dish, Sturströmming? It's not that.
Surströmming.
Yes,
That's
it's not
delicious.
like that. Delicious for you.
It's delicious. It stinks like hell, but it's very delicious.
Well, you know what? It's kind of the same with durian. Like, to a lot of people, it would stink like hell, but to us, it's like, oh, we love it. When we smell it, we're like, yes.
There's an adjustment period, right?
Not for me. Ever since I was born, I was like, ooh, durian fiend.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I would just say for like adapting another culture's food, will always take a sec.
True, true.
You know what's cool about Singapore? Because I know Singapore has a lot of different kinds of durian. It's not just the basic one that everyone has here in the winter.
There's so many different
Because you guys have
types.
3 or 4 different ones that's
Yep.
particular. There's a bunch of them I haven't tried yet.
The black gold one
get
is
my ass
so
back there,
good.
I'll
It's like
have
so crazy good.
Which one?
It's black gold. It's a type of branding, but basically, it's so expensive but so good. And Benjamin, you ate durian. It's horrible. Lol. Westerner. It's okay. It's okay. It's a very Asian fruit.
No, the best part's when you Asian shame my Asian brothers who don't like it.
Oh yeah, no. If there's Asian brothers and sisters who don't like it, it's like no. Y'all, your bloodline is weak. Too much Westerner mixed in there. I bet they're going.
He's got that colonizer blood in him.
Oh shit.
You're a kid, guys. It's been hundreds of years. We're alright.
But yes, unfortunately, there's a lot of people who cannot stand the taste. It's true. You're from Middle Europe, Benjamin? Fair enough. Fair enough. Just leveling the Executor. Same as always. DJ Sammy trying to get the last few catalysts inside it. Then we got a lot of testing to do over the next few days, so it's gonna be fun times. Never ate a mooncake? Mooncakes are nice. The red bean and lotus flavored mooncakes are in general the best. I find them to be the perfect balance between sweet and delicious, and it won't instantly give you a heart attack. Yes. It will not instantly cause you health issues. And the durian ones...
Insane amount.
Yeah. Oh, but you will put on weight though, because there's a lot of sugar in mooncakes, but they're very nice. They're very nice. They're like, you're meant to have not the whole thing, although I could eat the whole thing. You're not supposed to have the whole thing. You're supposed to slice it up and, you know, like have a small slice. XP in dungeons is worthless, Mark. Oh yeah, you could do that combination too.
Careful, Descendant.
Balance out.
Picking up a signal for
I used to
units
do that in
powered
Singapore and
abilities are
movie
off the
nights.
scale.
But yeah, XP in dungeons is bad, dude. Weapon XP is literal garbage in dungeons. You will get nothing. The only time I ever do... Ooh, high value marker for us. The only time I ever do them in dungeons is like right about now. See, my Executor is level 38 now, so there's no point for me to do another one of these. What we're gonna do is we can just run the Asylum twice, and that basically gives me all I need. Sure, Fred. You can go consult the terrible builds out there, and then eventually you will come back to mine. One day. Although I won't be doing the Peacemaker for quite a while, so it's okay. Go ahead. Alright. How's that if you'd like to switch to your Glay? You can, because it's just an infiltration. I'm just going to do, I think 1 or 2 runs of the Asylum should get me exactly what I need.
Hold on.
Yep, take your time.
Catalyze my Executor.
Sure. I'm close to catalyzing mine. Very close. Let me have a look-see at the amount of stats it has right now.
down to my last crystal catalyst.
Bro, you are
It's
permanently,
ready.
you are permanently
That was
down to
my last
that.
as well.
No, it's just, it takes so long to bake, bro. I've just been leveling up at a pace.
That's why I'm happy to like play something else temporarily, because I'm like, you know what? I'ma just give it a breather. I'ma just give it a breather. And then I come back and
6 more hours. All right, I'll wait. I'll go to work and come back with another one.
yeah, fair enough. Okay. Everybody ready? Let's go. Asylum. Now, if you want to get Descendant XP at the same time as you're getting Weapon XP, you can just go into the Asylum. You don't have to put any score modifier on it, so we're just going to go in plain and simple. Nothing too fantastic or worrying. Just easy peasy. Off we go. No, I haven't, Dryden. Trust me, maxing out every weapon takes ages. Like, you have to put so many catalysts and everything. And I'm trying to save up some catalysts because I got to do Enzo too. So, yeah, no, it's a long road, my guy. Building the weapons, easy peasy. Get 5 copies of weapons, easy peasy. Build the catalyst for the weapons. There's like 8, 9, 10 per weapon. And sometimes you need some variations too, because you have to test. You have to learn, figure out. Then, like, by the time you get it all, it's like, damn.
Alpha here. Commence mission to recapture the asylum.
Some guy was asking something real sus in frickin' Hound. They said, oh, nice, have you got the codes? I'm like, what are these codes? Frickin' like sus launch codes. Oof. Oh, that? No. I tend to work on weapons one at a time. I haven't done outposts or bosses for some of the weapons yet. And a lot of them have their pieces in outposts instead. I just haven't been bothered, I guess, to go sharing. But I will be soon to work on the perforator, which is the next on my list too. I've still got Blue Beetle to work on as well, which is gonna be important for Viesa. There's a lot. Like I said, there's a lot on the list, unfortunately. A whole bunch. Therein lies the issue. Because you see, the power of the Blue Beetle is mighty strong, but you need a little, just a little bit of a booster, just a smidge. Well, I pray for your RNG too, man.
My shield.
Sounds rough, CG. But I have to say, guys, thank you all for the tips today. I appreciated it. It was nice of you. Fuels my motivation for this game and for content creation. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All of you. Sometimes you end up with a lot of one thing or another while farming. I went down to get weapon select. Readjustments are killing me so badly right now. I've got so many different weapons I want to work on. So many. And I know I'm going to need to adjust them all, so I'm like... P-E-I-N. Pain. Star Trek, what'd you say?
Oh, it's expensive, man. Readjustment.
I know.
Hit.
It's terrible.
I think I quantified it. I spent about 1,500 of those items, and about 30 million maybe.
Yep. I will happily spend more gold. I just need the... I can't believe I'm at this point, but I need the weapon parts. Oh no! Where's Haza? Oh, he's there. Okay. Ooh, my Executor reached max level. Yes, finally.
Feel my power. My power. Get out of the way! My power. Oh!
Mission complete. You did well.
Very nice. Okay. Right. Heading out. I believe my Executor got the proficiency it needed. That can sometimes happen, Petro, when you're readjusting, unfortunately. You might end up with something a little worse. Okay, now I'm going to catalyze mine. So let me see. Let's do this. Okay. Now in here, I'm going to do even more illegal work. Good. Now I want to do some boss testing during the last hour stream, so I'm going to go get some Amorphous now. If you guys would like to carry on, how like I can level up your stuff, no problem.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Still got about 20 minutes. Perfect.
For Echo Swamp Seed Vault. That's where I need to go. That's the one. Now, where are you? I believe it should be pattern 84. That's the one. Okie day. Let me know when you guys are ready and we'll go in. I feel that, Petro. I'm close to running out. That's why I stopped readjusting for a while. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll take a break. I'll wait. Oh, there's completed research. Please tell me it's my crystallization catalyst, BRB. Before we go in. Boing, boing. Boing.
Magisters are probably humanity's real hope, don't you think?
Was my crystallization. Oh no, tomorrow I gotta farm materials. Sad. I'll do it in the morning. I'll make Star help me. I'll be like, come, help me with this. Tomorrow shall be a full day of TFD, guys. Oh, damn, CG. That's rough. That happens. Okay, everybody ready?
Yep.
Okay, let's go. Seed vault it is.
HQ, Nell here. Commence mission to recapture the seed storage.
Get out of the way!
I'm legitimately here, excuse me, for some pyromaniac Amorphous, because I'm so sick of having nothing to open at Pyro. I want to open it all.
No chance!
Let's go.
Out of my way!
Well, they did say they will increase spawn speed, so hopefully this works.
Get out of the way!
Okay, Hazard took the bomb, thank you. Let's go. No, got stuck on a lamppost.
No chance!
All clear.
So slow!
Ooh, made it here in record time. Oh yeah.
This is mine.
keep forgetting about this phase. There you go.
Mission complete. Great work,
It's
Descendant.
we
immune
are.
to skill damage, right?
Hmm? It's immune to
immunity
everything.
skill damage.
You have to just break the blue shield on her head. That's the one thing I keep forgetting because I haven't done this one in so long. Okay,
No, because I
running
was
again.
shooting it with my fourth skill. It was immune, but when I just went to straight gun, I don't know. I don't know what I was looking at.
It's probably well, it might also be immune to skill damage. Could be. I wouldn't put it past that particular mechanic, like because I know you're supposed to break it with a firearm. So I'm assuming if you're going fourth skill and it counts as skill and it's skill immune, then
Your bolts were doing nothing, right?
HQ,
Well,
now
you couldn't really
My
control
bolts,
it.
yeah.
Mission to
Yeah.
recapture the
they were
seed
doing nothing.
storage.
It's true. And yeah, I couldn't really control
Well,
it.
I was saying to my bolts to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, but nothing
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah. For that one, you just have to break the head.
Well, I finally have a decent bravery set where I can put it on my bunny and it's not gonna be completely crap.
I'm using bravery.
Just for fun. Just to get that fourth skill sometimes, just for the extra light show, you know? Just for easy farming, nothing for actual build.
Isn't that the supernova, not bravery?
Oh, sorry, yeah, you're right.
That's what I was thinking to myself. Why was this man using bravery? But supernova, yes, fair
Oh,
enough.
that's the one with the shield, yeah, my bad.
Supernova's okay. If I ever get my hands on a decent set, I might use it for giggles.
That's basically what I did it for, just for giggles, literally. I just want to I just want to watch the lightning bolt
Yeah,
crash down.
I do like watching the lightning bolt crash. Go back to the other reactor. Yep. Almost forgot to clean my inventory. Yeah, run faster. Run faster.
Out of my way!
Nice. Good job, Swekim. That's the right way to do things. As for my grind is okay. I'm quite literally just running my way through some dungeons. Running my way through some mobs.
Feel my power!
No. We didn't make a track. Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking for my daughter, that's why.
Lol.
Oh, Glay.
Hello!
Checking every nook and cranny.
Crevice, yeah.
Make sure she's actually there. Well, a lot of people have been wanting my Thunder Cage build for a long time, and I didn't release it in the preseason because I screwed up a couple of things. But in actuality, now that it's all been done properly, it feels a lot better.
Yeah, this Executor is insane, bro.
It is, but at the same time, this single reload for peace, what the hell? Single reload for peace. Well, single reload for peace effect is fully stacked. Oh, I have to use it 5 times. Oh, what a waste. What a waste. Oh, so this is literally designed for Valby. Okay, whatever. Whatever. This is Valby's gun. I'm not gonna bother anymore. I don't care. I'm just gonna level up the Peacemaker and throw it in the bin. It can go directly to hell.
Aw.
Okay, Track should have time for one more, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll do one more for you. I'll let you go. Then what I'll do is I'll spend the last bit of my stream doing my boss testing. I want to see what my souped up Executor can do. Now that I've got jammed another mod in it. Okay. Restarting now. Let's go. No problem, Swekim. You'll get there. That's the right attitude to have, brother.
HQ, Nell here. Commence mission to recapture the seed storage.
Tracker's all the way back there.
He'll catch up. As long as
My
he is... As long as he's within 150, it's okay.
Mommy,
Don't
do
look
you
back,
got
just,
tiny
just
feet?
look forward. Just look forward. We got short strides here.
Oh well. At least most of the XP is all the end anyway. That change, I think, was so positive. The fact that they made it so all, like, a huge chunk of XP is at the end was what is good for leveling Descendants.
Encourages people to stay and finish the mission.
As they should.
Yeah, that was an awkward phase. I'm just trying to do this operation. People just leave halfway through. Got my batteries. Bye.
Yep.
Oh, my shield.
Your 2 gold drops. Oh, mods. You. It's not like I even have module drop, right? Okay, damn.
It's mine.
Lol. I respect it. No problem, Craig. Always happy to deliver. They're not supposed to run past all the enemies and beeline straight for the boss. That's also the wrong way. You want to max XP, just use Bunny. Like, there's no point into running past the mob. It's free XP. Just kill it. It takes like 2 seconds of existence. See, the problem is if they're just you know, not relying on a proper bunny team. Proper bunny team, you will not only get your Descendant XP, but you kill every mob too. Unless they really don't, like I said, unless they really don't have a bunny, it's probably not wise to do that. Some randoms will, but in my personal experience, most of the time, people will just kill everything because they also want their weapon efficiency XP. And unfortunately, that is only obtainable on kill. Okay, good. Executor's already at level 19. Oh yeah. Back to Spell Beyond. Okay. Good work, Famalam. Now I shall ditch you both. Temporarily.
Thanks for the games.
No worries.
Gonna eat.
Let's go get food. I'm going to go test my Executor. Now is the time. A little bit tired of the Twisted Worship. Let's see. What else can I put on Glay? Night Clinic. Pirate Lady. Maid outfit. Ultimate. With some... Princess Kaguya. Okay. That works. Now... let's go see what happens. First, we ensure that this has been thoroughly prepared. Yes. Okay, we are now ready for that side. This is cleared. Cleared here. Oh, no, this is useless too. Clean out the weapons. All good. Okay.
Have you completed preparations?
Stage by stage. Funnily enough, I'm not actually going to crack open any Amorphous because I don't have to, but I am going to start pumping out damage. Okay, let's dance, Executioner. Whoa, the range is massive. I'm gonna knock. Ooh, the damage though, the damage. Oof. Definitely will not be possible.
Right now.
Lol. The damage is nasty, but I need to hit a weak spot. And the spread is tremendous, so even this one, no matter what it does, is not gonna reach that height.
Yeah, Shotgun has a limited range, or shorter.
Yeah. But I do want to try it out against different ones because I need to get a feel on all of them.
Kneecaps will probably be the best target, right? Closest to the ground.
I agree. I mean, targeting is one thing. I have to get that right too, but yeah. The spread was just insane on this, and I only have myself to blame on that. And Phoenix Blast, how fast a Colossus goes in frenzies entirely depend on how much damage you deal. So damage you deal relative to the proportion of their hit points, which is why Frostwalker seems to frenzy so much faster than other Colossi. So yeah, because he's got a lower HP pool, therefore the proportion of his hit points that you're sapping with every shot is more and more. So that becomes problematic. But yeah, at first, like you can see that the that the marker is small, but once it gets a little bit inner, once you get a little bit rapid with the shots, oof, it's wild. Yeah, the spread gets real insane real quick. Not exactly the best choice against Dead Bride because I'm not able to properly hit her weak spots. Unless she goes into a state like this, and when she's down, then I suppose. But the spread on this is just way too massive. So that's problematic. Like, I know how to fix this, and I respect the work done, but yeah, damn. Because accuracy is just too important here. And the spread being that massive, it's just not conducive enough. But where the spread is not massive, and I can actually hurt her properly, yeah, she stands like no chance. Okay.
Hey, yo, robot.
Yeah.
What's the main difference between HP heal, the heal plus versus the heal recovery? Have you really delved into that?
Heal plus? Okay, so heal recovery refers to what you recover when you pick up like drops and stuff like that. Heal plus is for your healing to other people. So if you're buffing just the healing, HP heal plus. Now, I believe that one directly affects Yujin, but I genuinely have not played Yujin enough to test that. But I know for a fact that HP recovery modifier and HP recovery deal with the amount that you recover. So recovery is to you. The plus HP heal could be to deal with like your healing to others or to yourself, but I'm pretty sure it's skill-based healing. At least that's the way I would see it.
Makes sense.
Yeah. This thing, as much as I like it, may not be the right choice. Because accuracy is just too important with this one. I think this should theoretically correct the problem.
Preparations?
Okay, readjusting.
New subscriber detected.
Let me see the value. Yeah, HP heal works with Yujin, which is what I was thinking anyway. Because it does seem logical.
Alright, brother. I'm out of here, brother. I'm gonna go to work.
Alright. Work well, man. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye! Now, this big boy, it won't matter because his spots are so big, but... Now, this one took 10 seconds. What if I changed one of the mods around? Let's see what'll happen then. Let's learn. Okay. 1 minute. That. And now we readjust this to this instead, and we'll test the difference. Okay. Now it's time for another moment of truth. This could work, or it could just be horrifyingly bad.
Avoid intercept battle assignment.
This will be a very, very clear test. Alright. I did not see as massive a difference in kill time with that as I wanted to. In fact, it was exactly the same. So, does it mean I got like no value out of that? Okay, hold on. Oops. Kept hitting the hotkey for Descendants. Okay, I may have to wind it back and test it with Pyro. Pyro would be a very fair test of this one. Let's try again. Definitely not seeing as much value here. Okay.
No,
This variant I can kind of understand because I'm not actually able to take advantage of it, which makes a lot more sense to me. Okay, good. One minute 48. Okay, now we're gonna readjust. Okay, let's readjust that and I think this does still make the most sense. Okay, we try again. Now we can start to see a difference in the timing, I think.
The space-time fabric of the void is extremely illogical.
I'm also gonna try a different strat. I want them to come into this area here. So this might actually cause some delays, but this should work better. Oh my god, he walked over. Okay. This is significantly better, so we can see that this is the right mod. Okay. Makes a lot of sense. Okie dokie, now that we know that, we can push ahead with this mod and just measure the changes elsewhere. Lol, getting bounced around by his little minions. The difference being 20 seconds is quite a bit. And that is even with being bounced around at the end. I have no doubt we could have finished that like 10 seconds faster. Okay, at least we know. Swamp Walker. Let's try it again. Data is useful. Now against Swamp Walker. Okay. Let's see this happen. Now we don't want him immune over water, over the murder water, so we'll try and get him over here. Try being the key word. I am impressed, but damn. Okay. This is definitely not the right weapon for this guy. As cool as the Executor is, it requires hitting weak points. And Dead Bride and Swamp Walker are probably not great choices for this right now. Damn. Like, genuinely, it feels good, but I feel like I could phase Swamp Walker so much harder with my other weapons. It just feels like it's just not hitting the way it should. Like, I can foresee this being great in select situations and against select enemies, but against Swamp Walker, who is a massive pain in the butt to deal with, probably not. Because the reliance on accuracy is just painful. So that irritates me a lot. Because there's no weak spot that you can reasonably reach. All you can do is just like fire, and the spread on this is insane. So Swamp Walker's having a grand old time out here. Hell, I do more like right here underneath him than I would. So like, I can see the value for Devourer and Gluttony, but having brought it up to this point, I'm like, nah. It's good, but not all that great. It relies too much on hitting a weak spot. So even for this one took 3 minutes. My Gregs or Enduring Legacy could outpace this, you know, quite easily. That's the last thing I have to determine. I need to determine whether or not it's actually wise to put that on. Like, will it actually work well if I jam tons and tons of accuracy mods in? Because I feel like if this is going to work for a character, for any character, then it has to be under the situation whereby it's going to dish out so much more damage, you know? So, yeah. Like I said, right now, that is genuinely the only issue I'm having with it. I am not having any other issue with it. So, I feel like this will solely be a glay-based weapon. I don't think Enzo will be able to make as much use of it as possible, because all that I'm seeing is just these heavy hits, but only under circumstances whereby I'm hitting the weak spot. If I'm not hitting the weak spot, I'm not getting the full value, which means that Colossi with smaller weak points that require more targeted damage, such as Swamp Walker, Dead Bride, these do not work quite as well unless you're going to heavily invest in accuracy. So tomorrow, when I get one more level in, I'm going to put the catalyst in, do the testing, and then I'll come out with some results for you guys. Because yeah, I'm just not seeing the purpose here. You know, the Executor buff is nice for Devourer, and to an extent Executioner and Pyromaniac, which have larger weak points, Gluttony too. Molten Fortress as well, because Molten Fortress has very large weak points. But I do not see the value for targets that have smaller weak points. Frostwalker would be a problem. Swamp Walker, Dead Bride would be a problem. At least that's where I'm thinking right now. That's my thoughts. So tempted to test Obstructor. So tempted. Yeah, let's test Obstructor.
I am analyzing the void paradox.
That would be a logical decision. Because if I can hit the Obstructor's points, then clearly I'm alright. Oops. I only did 18 million, so it wasn't really my damage. So I'm restarting and we do it again. I have to be frank, I expected better. I do like the Executor for what it offers, but I genuinely expected better. So this is not as good as I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be like way, way better. Oh, we'll see. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'll say it's decent, but it's nowhere near where I want it to be. Like, just so you know, it's dishing out the damage for sure. I'm seeing the damage being dished out. These guys haven't done the mechanic before, have they? Lol, I hope he doesn't insta-kill. Yep, he's gonna insta-kill. Lol, these guys didn't even know the mechanic. Oh, thank God it's not the insta-kill. It's just this. Phew. I thought he was gonna do his insta-kill. I saw way too many of those balls hit him. Alright. Not bad. Well, let's see how much damage I actually dealt here. That was pumping out every shot. 31 mil. We'll need to compare. How much can I do with Greg's is what I want to know. If I can do 31 mil here with this, how much am I doing with Greg's? If I can do more with Greg's than I can do here, then basically everything is settled. Let's find out. The circumstances may not be 100% the same, but if I can overall beat it with Greg's, then there's no sense in thinking about it. Which means the Executor is a slight disappointment. Okay, let's do this. Wow, there's a guy there whose name is literally that. Okay, lovely. This one probably won't go so well. Oh, there's a level 1 as well. Okay. Well, let's see what they can do. They're running sniper builds, so hopefully
New subscriber detected.
this definitely wasn't the run that I wanted, but that's okay. Bit hard to prove my results here. But I'll restart the mission. I need to see a little bit more of what can be done here. No, same build. But there are Haleys here, so it's a bit hard to do a proper test. So unfortunately, I'm not getting the same test values that I normally would. I'm just trying my luck with each one. Because surely a run will come up without too many Haleys, but I'm trying to keep an open mind. If it's not successful today, then I'll adjust accordingly. Nice, enjoy. Think.
The space-time fabric of the void is extremely illogical.
I'll give it one more try. At the very least, if I give it one more try, I'll have a good feeling for it. Of course not, can't. Haley is a fantastic character. She makes runs fast and easy. She's not the new bunny. I'm just thinking that if I want proper testing data, the testing has to be fair. So I will probably do some serious testing with my friends. I just want to see if I can do one in a public run, but if I can't, then it's okay. Look, honest word of advice, try to avoid finding problems where there are none, people. Alright? That is just, in my opinion, the wrong attitude to have. When you try and find problems with things, it means that internally, that's a lot of negativity you're holding. Okay, here we go again. Check my channel. Because it seems that you don't have notifications on. If you don't want to miss my videos, turn your notifications on. Hit the bell, set them to all. Okay, the Sniper Haley is still pretty solid. Let's see how far this can go. Not bad, not bad. Unfortunately, still, I don't think I'll be able to get the same measure, but... let's see how close we came. Still only 15, so... theoretically, the Executor's not as bad as we think. But it still requires high accuracy, so I think there might still be some potential. Not for Enzo, but definitely for Glay. Still, yeah, I think accuracy will be the biggest problem. I'll see if I can resolve that. If I can adjust the accuracy, that should be the only problem remaining for this. Other than that, I can say it's not horrifying. So that I can accept. Because considering what I was pumping out, I think I was still doing way better with the Executor than I was with Greg's. And if Greg's was the previous gold standard, then the Executor's a better one now. So long as you can target the weak spots. So accuracy is the only issue we have to solve. Fair. I mean, most guns should always have a drawback, so I'm okay with this being the so-called drawback of this. Now, five minutes left. Do I have anything left to do, is the question. Let me go have a look.
If it's new research, I'm listening.
I could make another peacemaker, I guess. Because tomorrow I'm gonna go get the energies. So that'll do. Alright. I think we'll call it there. We've done significant amounts of testing and I'm quite satisfied with the results. So I was momentarily worried about the value of the Executioner, the Executor after investing in it, but realistically speaking, it's not actually that bad. And while it's absolutely great on targets with large weak spots, probably accuracy is going to be the biggest problem to solve. And I think that another thing would be, in general, players are going to lose out a little bit in terms of their damage if they are like going to use it on Enzo. I just don't foresee a good result of using it on Enzo. We'll have to really see, but so far I am again not expecting a good result using it on Enzo. The problem now would be adjusting some of the slots accordingly, which again will be a pain. Doable, but still a pain, I think. I think I agree with that, Yan. It's only really feeling good for Glay. I just cannot foresee this being used on Enzo because the amount of ammo you'd have to spam to even compete is just ridiculous, and gimping the whole build for that just doesn't sit right with me. So yeah, that's not gonna be a thing. But I think like I said, I've done enough testing to know what I need, and the biggest key now would just be go in, learn a little extra, and I should be fine. Because while I'm not concerned about recoil I can manually adjust. I'm only concerned about accuracy. That is the biggest headache right now. If I could improve that drastically, maybe there's a chance. It does stand a good chance. Because I'm already using less mods on this than I normally would. Well, I suppose we'll just have to see. Something somewhere will have to give, and one of these slots is going to have to play double duty, and unfortunately I think it's going to have to be, yeah, one of these ones. Okay. Okay, acceptable. I kind of understand where all this is going, and I recognize the value. So adjusting this build could take quite some time, but we'll do it. All right, ladies and gents, thank you very much for joining us today. It's been an absolute pleasure streaming for you guys. I'll be back tomorrow for a full day of TFD. We'll be doing some leveling, grinding in the morning, and then of course we'll have our usual boss showdowns in the evening. So please do look forward to that. Thank you all for joining me. It's been a pleasure once again. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? Y'all have a good one. Thank you, and catch you later.